everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Madison Paige and let's just jump into the video. Wishing you all a very Merry Christmas this holiday season. I can't breathe, so I'm gonna try and do this as quickly and smoothly as possible. Just a heads up, this may be the last video of a very Merry Christmas. If I could think of something to film on Christmas Eve, then the last video to come out will be on my Christmas Day, your guys' Christmas Eve. But if not, then this might be it, which is kind of like weirdly poetic if this would be the last video, because it's actually this video which we're filming today, which is my top 10 favourite Christmas movies, was actually requested in the comments of the very first Very Merry Christmas video, and I'm only getting around to it now because I'm useless. But yeah, it would be kind of funny if the last video is the first requested. Am I making any sense? But anyway, this video is my top 10 favourite Christmas movies. I realised while putting together this list, I haven't seen very many Christmas movies. So if your favourites aren't on this list, it's probably because I haven't seen them. I have been adding a whole bunch of Christmas movies to my watch list, plus there's ones Mum wants to show me. I've never seen Miracle on 34th Street or It's a Wonderful Life, but Mum has plans on showing me that. I don't think I've seen Elf in its entirety, and what I have seen I don't remember. So I'm going to be rewatching that at some point because everybody else and their mother's favourite Christmas movie is Elf, so I feel like I have to see it. But yeah, these are just my top 10. All opinions are my own. If you don't like them, you're unnecessary. No, I'm just kidding. Different opinions are fine. But yeah, here are my top 10 Christmas movies. Number 10. A Christmas Carol. This is the Jim Carrey version. We used to watch that like every Christmas, I think. My old family liked it, maybe, and that's why we watched it every Christmas. But I know, I really enjoy it. Not enough to be like in my top 5, but it's there. Number 9, Christmas Shoes, which you guys might be surprised by because the song that goes with the movie is my favourite Christmas song, but this is not my favourite Christmas movie, just because it is so sad and like you don't really want to be sad on Christmas. Also, I'm not super sure it's a movie I'm going to be able to watch now, since it is about a parent dying of cancer and I have lost my own parent to cancer, but it is still in my top 10. Number 8, The Holiday. This is actually one of my favourite movies, but not one of my favourite Christmas movies, if that makes sense. But I'm a sucker for the sort of like light romantic comedy drama type things, and yeah, it's just a really nice movie. Number 7, The Night Before, with Seth Rogen, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and oh no, I can't remember his name. That's horrible. Like, I know who he is, but I don't remember his name. All I'm thinking of is the Falcon. Funnily enough, I don't actually remember a whole bunch of this movie. It's possible I was drunk while watching it, but I do remember finding it super funny and like finding it kind of different to Seth Rogen's like normal movies. Like, sure, all his movies are like comedies and they're all a bit weird, and pretty much all of them feature weed somehow. I remember finding it super funny and I really enjoyed it. Number 6, Love Actually, because it had to be on my list somewhere. I think it's not in my top 5 because there are some aspects that I don't love about it. I can't remember what they are right now, but I remember that there are some aspects I don't love about it. But yeah, it's a really great story. I really enjoyed it. I remember I tried to watch it when I was little, but it wasn't super appropriate for the age that I was at, and my dad stormed in and got all angry that I was watching it. But like as I got older and I actually watched it, I'm like, oh no, that makes sense. Number 5, Arthur Christmas, because I love happy animated films. They bring me joy. Yeah, Arthur Christmas is about, is it Santa's son or Santa's brother? One of those. Santa forgets a child on his run, so Arthur makes it his life's mission to make sure gifts are gotten to that child. So he goes out with a few elves and delivers the gift to the kid, and it just makes me so happy. Number 4, The Christmas Chronicles. It is a new Netflix Christmas movie. I haven't seen the whole thing, I've seen parts of it, and the trailer's super funny, and you're probably wondering how I know it's in my top 5 if I haven't actually seen the whole thing. Some things you just know. Number 3. Now this might be cheating a little bit, but the entire Santa Claus trilogy. My personal favourite is number 3, because I like seeing the alternate future of what would happen if he didn't become Santa Claus. But yeah, I really enjoy the entire Santa Claus franchise. Number 2, The Grinch, the original version. Well, not the original's a cartoon. But the Jim Carrey version again, because I find it hilarious and I find the songs really sweet, and Taylor Momsen, before she was, you know, the punk rock goddess that she is adorable. Yeah, I saw this really funny meme or something where like kids are saying that the cartoon version, like the new cartoon version, is their favourite, and someone was like, Jim Carrey did not go through CIA torture training and spend hours in a makeup chair for the new cartoon to be your favourite Grinch movie, which I think is entirely true. Now, before we get to our number 1 pick, my number 1 pick, here are a few honourable mentions. The Home Alone movies. I think they're not in my top 10 just because I watch them every year, and like after a while it gets old. Or for some people it doesn't, but for me it does. 4 Christmases. I didn't actually expect to like that movie because I thought Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn, that's his name, I thought they would be a weird pairing, but they actually worked and I really enjoyed it, but not enough to be in my top 10. Deck the Halls with Danny DeVito and Matthew Broderick. Super weird story, but we started watching this in primary school. Like, we started watching it on the last day of school. I think I was in year 6, so I was like literally leaving the school. That was my last day at the school. But we started watching it and we never finished it. And I remembered it for years and years and years afterwards. And then I think last year was the year I finally finished watching the movie. And it was really funny, but it just wasn't quite there for me. Now finally, my number 1 favourite Christmas movie of all time, not including all the ones I haven't seen yet, is Unaccompanied Minors, which I'm sure a lot of you have never heard of. No, it is about a group of kids who are trying to travel home or travel somewhere for the Christmas holidays, but there's a snowstorm, so they can't get on their planes and stuff. So they work together to try and make it the best Christmas that they possibly can. The downside is that the guy who's in charge of all of the unaccompanied minors is like the world's biggest Grinch, and he hates Christmas, and he doesn't want these kids like trying to celebrate Christmas. He doesn't want them messing up his airport, and so he's just like a real pain the entire time. But these kids, they keep going and they do their best, and it's a really heartwarming story that I have loved for several years. So yeah, that was my top 10 Christmas movies. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give a big thumbs up. Comment down below what your favourite Christmas movie is. Also comment down below, I don't know if you noticed, but I am wearing the other piece of merch that I have. You've seen the Bisexual Witch shirt in many videos, but I now officially have my other piece of merch. Comment down below if you can tell that that's an M, because a lot of people have like just thought it's the fingers and not like put together that there's an M in there somewhere. The fingers are an M. Let me know if you could figure that out. If this is my final very Maddie Christmas video, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm still probably going to have Christmas-y themed videos after, you know, Christmas. I'm probably going to take a break for like a week or something, but I might still have Christmas-y themed videos afterwards, like what I got for Christmas. Maybe a pack down of the house. Like let me know if you guys want a video of Mum and I packing down the house. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tap the bell notification thingy to be notified every time I post, and I will see you next time. Bye!